When you have global illumination turned on, things can get a bit dark. I mean, you could just turn your torch on, but where's the fun in that? Satisfactory is a game about overthinking your problems and coming up with solutions that are far more complex than they need to be. For example, let's how about this? A nice little light pole. Or maybe one something a little bit bigger, perhaps. So, how do you make them? Well, I would recommend doing them on a Blueprint Designer. You don't necessarily need to, but they are a pain in the bum to actually make every time. And also the designer has a nice little grid pattern that you can use to measure things. So we'll start off with, where are we? We'll grab a little beam connector and we'll just put it down wherever. And then we'll grab a painted beam. This is going to be the octagon one. Drag it up. It doesn't have to be too far. We'll make it 6 meters or whatever. Now to get the actual light panels on them, put one just here. That's 2 clicks out, and it does need to be 1 click higher than your intended height. And we'll just do that all the way around. And then you can put your signs, and just not right at the top, but just one down. That way they line up nicely with that. So we'll do that. And you're going to want to set the colour to white, obviously. I think if you go, was it like that? And we can copy that and paste and paste. Select the colour. We want no image, and we'll turn the emission strength up full and set it to glossy. Copy that setting and just if you'd like to actually, there we go. Now to get the other ones in the corner here, you can't just do that again because that's out of, and that's also not in alignment. What you're going to need to do is change it to freeform mode by pressing R. Now in the middle, and just drag it out to about there. Then set it back to default, and you want it just there, so it's just sort of in between the 2 marks there. And drag it up to there, and that way there we go, that fits in nicely. So just again, set in diagonal mode, freeform mode, drag it to there, and then set it to default mode. Now if it's not angled correctly, you can scroll it with the mouse wheel, but it should be fine. And we'll just do this on the other sides as well. Yep, got to remember to do freeform. And back to default. Oops, that one was in the wrong place. And then back up there. Put that there. Put that there. Is that all of them? Yep. And then paste. Now I can just get rid of all these extraneous beams out the front here. Now to join them in, whatever you like, we'll stick another beam connector on top, and then just get back to freeform mode and drag it out so it's just connecting. If you go too far it'll go right through, but it should be fine. It's easy enough to judge. there. And to make it look a bit more stable, you can just stick some feet on it. Doesn't really matter what. And that is your basic light pole there. Oops. Now, to do a slightly taller one, once again we'll just stick that there, and this time we'll go up, we'll say default mode, we'll say about 10 meters. Again, doesn't really matter what. Now what we can do is we can stick some conveyor wall mounts on the side here like this. Now we can grab some of these. Actually, I'll put another one of these on top. It might make things a bit easier. Just drag it out to about the end. Something like that. Then get your signs again. We want to get them right, if we can, get them about there. And they're a little finicky on this way for some reason, I'm not quite sure why. And paste our lights back in. And then get rid of these. Might actually get rid of that. That's... they could perhaps be out a little bit further, but that's pretty good. But once again, just to make it look like it's a bit stable, freeform mode. It's not going to fall over if the wind blows. There, those are just examples. You can make pretty much anything with these nice signs and poles and whatnot, and it looks pretty cool. And the illumination works pretty well. Alright, that's how to make some light poles. So remember, don't bother about efficiency, just make stupid shit that looks cool.